Hey guys, it's MilcaT, and you're back again with another video.
Donc, petit, est-ce que vous avez regardé? Oh my god. It's MilcaT. Et si tu n'es pas content, ça veut dire que ça c'est la jalousie.
Hey guys, it's MilcaT, and I'm back again with another video. And today my sister's back. You guys have seen her before in my Congolese tag or my African.
We did a sibling tag.
Sibling tag, African tag, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
She is here to interview me for her blog. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know that my sister has a vlog. She recently got married. Yay! And so she had to, okay, look, here's the thing. She made a vlog and it's called a blog, sorry. She started a blog and it's called She's a Canadian, and I'm just gonna let her tell you guys what it's about because it's her story.
So why did I choose She's a Canadian?
Why the name?
Well, the name is, we're originally from Congo, which was named the year before the independence, and I'm Canadian. So mash both cultures together and you have She's a Canadian.
She has Canadian and she is a Canadian.
Yeah. So we're third cultured kids. We've lived all over the world. I couldn't mash up everything, so I just picked the main ones that have impacted my life basically growing up.
The two main identities.
Yeah. Cool. So She's a Canadian is basically a blog of me expressing my journey through the life changes that's happening right now. So being married and living in a new city in a new country and what's that like and experience. And basically I'm basically a Milca, but writing it down. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, whatever the feels I have.
And I will have the link to her blog in the description below. And if you are just someone who's about to go through that change, you know, about to get married, or you are looking into it, or it's something that you want, it's definitely a great idea to follow her blog just so you're prepared for, you know, what's to come. Because nobody really tells you how hard it's going to be to move away from your family as a woman, right?
Oh my god, it's so hard.
I mean, she loves her man and she loves being with him and whatever.
Oh yeah.
But it's definitely like different. And
I miss this thing. So today I'm going to interview Milca in the sense of I'm trying to do the series of empowerment, the women that have empowered me. And as you guys know, Milca is a girl boss, you know. She got multiple jobs. She's handling school. And she's trying to get the education. And so, you know, she's empowered me a lot.
But the education. So we're going to start the video. She's going to ask me a couple of questions. And the reason why I wanted her to do it on camera, it's going to be on her vlog as well. She's going to add her own little twist to it. But the reason why I wanted it to be on camera, because I just feel like it would be great content for you guys to see. And, you know, I'm a gangster, so I'm not going to get emotional.
Yes.
First question.
So, Milca, how did it feel knowing... Wait, when did you realize that I was going to move? Like, when did it, like, hit you, like, okay, she's...
Well, like, it still, like, isn't, like, that, like, obvious.
So it's not obvious that I've moved?
It's not that obvious. No. Like, it's obvious, like, it's obviously hasn't happened.
I'm here for a week.
I know, but, like, it's only been, like, 3 months. So, like, you know, you can still be, like, yeah, it's not like it's been, like, years where I'm just, like, whoa, like, for real. But it's definitely been, like, different. I think it was when... you actually moved, and then I was like, oh shoot, she actually moved.
When my room was empty?
Yeah, like it was like the week when you and Justin were packing and everything. Oh no, it was the wedding night when you didn't come home with us.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
And I was like, what in the world is going on? How dare she?
Listen, I had a panic attack. I saw you, Patricia, and Michelle get in the car with Jiska, and then I was like, where am I going?
It's really weird.
So weird.
And it's really weird because it's just like there's no gradual like it's just like boom,
instant.
She's gone.
So the week of packing then.
No, I would say it's when it's the day after the wedding.
Okay. Day of the wedding or after the wedding?
After. But at the wedding we were just like too happy, we were having fun.
Okay, what changed?
Oh my gosh, everything. Now I have to like, everything she used to do, now I have to do it. And I told mom and dad all the time, like, nah, like seriously, you guys, I am not gonna be Naomi. I am not gonna take all the responsibility. There is no way. Like these, all of y'all need to figure it out because I'm gonna stay the second child with the second child responsibility. Then it's like, yeah, Milca, you really can't run away with it. You're doing it. I was like, no. He's like, you can't run.
But you know, you can always call me and ask me for things. You know?
You specifically told us, guys,
no.
you said it. Like, no, you guys on your own. Don't call us nothing. We're going to enjoy ourselves, whatever.
No, but if you need help, I would help you guys.
You said we were on our own.
But like, bro, they don't even reach out.
Because I'm doing what you're doing, Naomi. I'm doing what you were supposed to do. I'm busy all the time.
See, when I used to tell you I was busy all the time, you didn't believe me.
No, I totally understand now.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand how stressed
I totally, yeah.
You spread so thin.
Yeah.
You spread like everywhere.
Being the oldest
Everyone
is like
needs
super
you.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely.
So
okay.
I totally get it.
So now we're gonna change a little bit of gear and get into how you empower me, sis.
Oh, stop.
Don't let it get into your head though.
I don't know why people say that. It will get to my head.
I know, that's the issue. Anyways.
It will.
So what made you start YouTube? Like even when mom and dad were against it. And, no, YouTube! Like what made you be like, okay, now I'm going to step out of that umbrella and create this platform that you've created for yourself?
I think it was because I came to a point where I trusted myself and I knew that if I was to be in the public eye, I would act in a way that would be like embarrassing or demeaning to my parents, and that I would be like a good reflection. So I knew that for sure. So even if they were like a bit scared and worried, like, oh, like what if you say or do something that, you know, might affect you, because that's what mom and dad said. Remember that? They were like, you might do or say something that will like affect you for your whole life. And we're just like, I'm like, don't even worry, like I feel like I'm mature enough.
Right.
And the whole point of me like starting YouTube was just to have someone there that, you know, people like me could relate to, because we're like really like modest and we're like religious, and we've got certain values that isn't always represented with like, you know, popular YouTubers. And I was like, well, I don't see anybody else doing it. And then so I started, and it's crazy because then I've noticed just like a lot more people are starting, a lot of people from like my faith or like more Christian, really modest hardcore Christians, or like starting to open up YouTube as well. And I think that's really great because then there's just like this platform of people that we could all relate to, kind of.
That's a good point that you brought up. But why is it that you can do fashion? And like I've seen other people from our faith do the thing. It's more like preachy. Yeah. And like, you know, let's bring a pastor into our YouTube and preach to the people. Why did you choose to do a different route?
Because we go to church, we get preached on all the time, but nobody really focuses on like the day-to-day like normal things that like we usually go through, like what we want to wear, what we want to eat, like what we want to take in school. Like nobody really like focuses on that, especially for the young people. And that is an aspect in our life that like is present, like we can't ignore it. So why isn't anybody really talking about that or focusing on that? I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, I'm not trying to convert anyone. I'm just trying to kind of help people and, you know, have a platform or create a platform or like a place or a community where people can speak about certain struggles that they go through as like people like me.
Right.
I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to be this like, oh, look at me, I'm the perfect Christian and I have like pastors and all these people who want to be on my channel. That's not what I'm about. Right. I'm just Milca, and I'm just going to talk about day-to-day simple things that are relatable not just to Christians or people of my faith, but to my friends who are Muslims, my friends that are Sikh, my friends that may not even believe in a God, but, you know, see some hope and light through me, right? You know? So I want...
It's attaining to everyone.
Yeah, I want something that's relatable to everyone. I don't want to be like, oh, this is strictly for message believers because I'm a message believer now.
How did you deal with the... Because, you know, at first when you started, everyone was like, what? What is she doing? Oh, did you see Milca's YouTube?
Oh, I didn't hear any of that.
What? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
We all heard it.
I know. You guys always hear stuff about me. And then I'm just like, eh.
But, okay, since you heard it from us, how did you like, did it bother you? Did you care? Were you like,
No. It didn't.
So you don't care about the haters?
No, I pursue what I want to do.
Right. So what do you say to the haters then?
You'll end up following me. I said it here first.
Hashtag. We should make that a hashtag. So then, how do you handle everything?
I feel like my channel would have gone a lot further if I was more consistent. So I don't think I'm handling it. But I'm trying. And I'm getting better.
You are definitely getting better. Like, your fashion, your outlooks and stuff is like...
My lookbooks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they're called. My man.
You said that word?
Did I?
But no, it's just like taking the time to do. I feel like when you're inspired to do something, you make time for it.
So what inspires you?
What inspires me?
Yeah. What, like, do you just sit down and just be like, okay, today I'm making YouTube, or do you have a schedule, or do you have to do it under inspiration?
I try to have a schedule, but sometimes I fall off of it because there's just so many, you know, like you're trying to like go to school, you're working, and then you're like you're trying to have a side hustle, and then you're trying to like volunteer, and then you're trying to make YouTube, and then you're trying to get your body right, you're trying to go to the gym, you're trying to eat healthy. Like, honestly, it's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. So sometimes when this is something that I've always applied, like when there's too much going on, I just know that I have to drop something. And most of the time YouTube is what I would drop because it's just not that, you know.
So prioritize.
Yeah. So it's definitely priority. Okay. So obviously like my health is first, my happiness, my mental health, which is really important, is first. So even if I have to drop a class in order to be okay, I would do that. Yeah. So
I like that. Mental health is good.
So I'm just like, I'm not gonna kill myself over school. School's always gonna be here. But you know, my body, if I damage it, my mental health, if I damage it, like getting it back is gonna be so much harder. So it's really just about balance and knowing what is a priority, and this, if I'm feeling overwhelmed, what do I need to cut off or let go for a minute to get myself together?
So you don't burn yourself out.
Yeah.
Cool, I like that. So maybe now we should go into the personal.
Oh my gosh.
In case you guys didn't know, Milca was my maid of honor. Milca!
She overworked me.
I didn't.
You overworked me.
No, I didn't.
She overworked
No,
me.
I didn't. I absolutely did not.
She overworked me.
Milca, I had a wedding planner.
Can you imagine?
I had a wedding planner.
Can
so
you
didn't do much.
imagine this girl had me as the maid of honor, and then she was like, oh shoot, Milca, I fired my MC, so you're gonna be the MC. Can you imagine?
Mailmo. Hashtag the Mailmos of the Coobs. So Milmo, how was it being my maid of honor?
It wasn't too bad. You had a wedding planner, like you mentioned, so like it's not like I was overworked. But I was really grateful that we had like friends who cared about you enough to like help out with like the wedding shower. Shout out to Sharon, shout out to Sarah, shout out to who else?
Patricia.
Oh my god, Patricia, Michelle in spirit. Because I know a girl had to work and make that shmoney. No, I feel like we just had like a group of supportive friends that were willing to like work and help out. So it wasn't too bad.
We really had good friends. Like I had a good group of wedding party. Okay. What was difficult?
Oh my god, the hardest thing, finding the bridesmaids dresses. Especially because like we're more conservative in the way we dress.
Yeah.
So finding something that wasn't like exposing all our goodies was really hard.
It was so hard because you're like, I'll find the perfect color, and then
exactly
the front is fine, and then you turn around, it's
the whole
like
back
plunging back.
Like it's like really, who wants? Why would we like? Does everybody want to have their back just to the wind? Do we want to stay covered sometimes?
We did,
but there was no options for that.
No.
So thank goodness, like, we found somebody to make the dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it end up being good? How did you handle it? How were you helpful?
Who, me?
In the process, yeah.
Honestly, I was busy. I wasn't
you
like...
didn't even come to a lot of my fittings.
Yeah, because I would like, every time she'd schedule fitting, it would be when I'm working. So
it wasn't my fault. I had to do what I gotta do. So Milca, how do you think you inspire me? Or empower me, actually, let's see.
I don't know, just encouraging you to like excel in school and like in your career.
I think it's
just
more
just being supportive, I guess.
No, it's more
It's more?
Yeah.
It's...
Okay, so I'm going to tell you how this nice melanin, powerful, black, Afro-y, African, Canadian, wonderful sister of mine empowers me. You lost my inspiration. Anyways, dude, the fact that you started, the fact that you started your YouTube, and then like the parents were just like, well, and at the beginning they were like very, very hard about it and very, very strict about it. But then as time went on, you just kept doing whatever you gotta do, and you were successful at it. Made me see that you can't just live by the rules. Yes, you can follow rules, and it's good to follow rules, and there's rules in place for a reason. But if you trust yourself, and if you believe in yourself, and if you know what you're doing is not, like harmful or anything, then follow your dreams, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So because I'm the oldest, I grew up in a sense of like, I followed every rule and I did everything that we had to do and everything by the books, and
she was the angel. I was the headache.
But it wasn't I'm not gonna say it wasn't a good being angel. It was just a lot of work. I didn't express myself very much.
You didn't make yourself happy.
No, I didn't.
You need to help your parents out, especially when you guys are both in a foreign country.
Yeah.
And we have like, obviously we know the system a bit more, but it's like they don't understand like the new generation,
and
the
mindset.
new tools, the new ways of maybe making a living, or like being entertained, or like even the new way of helping other people out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to give people money. If I just share my experience, I could help someone so much, right?
Exactly.
They don't really understand that, but we do.
Yeah. And so that to me was more like cool in a way, to see that she's still a good girl, but she's living her dream, and she's able to, empower people. Yeah, but she's inspired me like that. She's always been very free-spirited, while on the other end, I'm very much more like, okay, let's make it scheduled, guys. Okay, so what are we doing for Christmas?
But I took that though, like taking up what you were supposed to do, or like you were doing. I had to become like that a little bit.
Yeah, but see, then now I'm like inspired by you, so now I'm just. Well, mind you, I'm still very much of a control freak, and I would never give that up. I tried. It's not working.
Work a little bit on it, Naomi. You're gonna stress yourself out.
But that's the reason why I think sometimes I stress myself out.
Yeah.
I sit there and I'm like, okay, well, we gotta do this.
Yeah, exactly.
And then everyone's just like,
dude, be relaxed.
It's good. I know, and I will. But I just wanted for you to know that, because a lot of time people don't tell their family members that they're the one that's empowering them. They want to pick up like celebrities. No, I didn't want it to be a celebrity. I wanted it somebody that's like, I see every day, and I see how they are, and I can relate to you,
Yeah, I don't look up to like a celebrity like that either.
No.
Yeah. But you have inspired me too, with like being organized, and like being like, even with school, like just being like really like,
But you know what's so
like
funny?
Being into school and stuff like that. Like, I was just like, oh shoot, like if my sister can go to school and like, pursue that, then so can I.
Aww. Thanks, I appreciate that. But it took me, I feel like, and you're super smart, which is very annoying. Guys, we took classes together. Milca would be like, so Naomi, I'm having a headache today, I'm not gonna go to class. And we'll have tests, and Milca will pass 10% more than I did. And mind you, I sat here, I stressed, I studied, and then Milca would be like, so what'd you study? No! No! And then results will come back, she'll be like, Naomi, don't be.
So yeah, I'll have all the links to her blog and her Instagram below. Make sure you guys follow her, and we will see you guys in the next. Well, I will see you guys in the next video, and she'll see you guys in her next vlog.
Well, I might see you guys in the next video if Milca let me in more often, but we're gonna talk about that off camera.
Okay. She knows that she lives like miles away now, but okay. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
It's MilcaT. Et si tu n'es pas content, ça veut dire que ça, c'est la jalousie.
tu n'es pas content, ça veut dire que ça c'est la jalousie. Ça c'est la jalousie. Ça c'est la jalousie.